Let's talk money, but not in the usual cut out all of your lattes and avocado on toast nonsense, because honestly, I don't believe saving money means making your life miserable or super strict. Instead, I really focus on easy money habits that fit into my life without any stress. I want to share 5 of these with you today. Habits that I actually keep up with that help me save more money without feeling deprived. Habit number 1 is the invisible saving trick. One of my favorite hacks is automating my savings so it literally just happens without me even having to do anything. I literally set up something really small like £20 a week to come out of my main bank account and go into a savings account. And because it's just automatic, I don't even think about it, and honestly, it doesn't affect my life day to day in any way. It just goes from one account to the other. And here's why it works. When you save money first before you even see it, you're less likely to spend it. Plus, the amount seems small enough that you don't even miss it. You could set this to like £5 a week if that's what works for you. Over time, it really adds up very quickly and you don't even feel like you're missing out. A similar way that you could do this is to check if your bank has that round up savings feature. This is basically where it rounds up all of your purchases to the nearest pound and it puts that extra money into a savings account for you. This is a brilliant way to save money without even trying. Habit number 2 is to track your spending, but don't obsess over it. Okay, I am not here to tell you to download 17 different apps and track every single penny. That is a really quick way to just get burnt out. Instead, try doing a weekly spending check-in. This is just a quick look at my bank app to see where my money went that week. It literally takes 5 minutes. No judgment, no stress, just complete awareness. And then you'll start to see certain patterns like, oh, I have been spending a lot of money on takeaways. Maybe I need to cut down on doing that. Once you recognize these spending habits, it is so much easier to take action. Literally spend like 5 minutes at the end of every week looking at all of your transactions. And then maybe pick one area of your spending that you could maybe tweak for next week. Habit number 3 is to embrace the pause before purchase. This one has saved me from so many impulse buys. When you want to buy something, especially if it is not essential, wait at least 24 hours before buying it. This pause gives your brain enough time to decide if you really want it or if it's just a fleeting feeling. I have caught myself so many times clicking buy on something and then regretting it. The 24-hour rule is something that I talk about constantly on this channel because it genuinely helps. It really helps me to separate I want this now from do I actually need or want this? And it doesn't have to be 24 hours. Sometimes the 72-hour rule is a good one. Sometimes it could be a week, 3 weeks, a month. If it is a massive purchase that costs a lot of money, try putting it on a wish list for like 3 weeks and then come back to it. Habit 4 is to try and make your savings fun with goal jars or something visual. Saving feels way more motivating when you can physically see your progress. I love simply using a goal jar or just a visual tracker on my phone for this. For example, if I am saving for something very specific like a weekend trip or a special treat, I can either put a little note or even coins in a jar and see it fill up. Or you can use an app to track your progress virtually. Actually seeing it grow feels like such a win and I absolutely love that. It really kind of pushes me to just keep going. Try this for something you are specifically excited about, not for just a I need to save money goal. It kind of makes saving money feel like more of a game. And habit number 5 is to just know your money values and what actually matters to you. So this is my personal favorite habit because it's not about budgets or numbers, but it's about mindset. Take some time to think about what matters most to you when it comes to money. Is it freedom to travel, eating out with friends, saving for a home? Once you know your money values, it is so much easier to spend consciously. For example, if your social life is really important to you, then maybe you're okay with spending money on coffee and dinners out if it is for a social occasion, but then you cut back on things that aren't as important to you, maybe like new clothing. When you spend aligned with your personal personal values. Saving doesn't feel like sacrifice. It feels like you are choosing what makes you happy. So those are my 5 simple money habits. Automatic saving, quick weekly check-ins, pausing before purchases, fun goal tracking, and knowing your money values. None of these are about restriction or complicated budgets, but they do build a solid, sustainable way to save money without feeling stressed. So if you are looking to get better with money, don't go with the usual cut everything out, because that will never work and that will never make you happy. Try one of these habits instead. Please let me know in the comments what habit you're going to implement first, and please make sure to like this video and subscribe for more.